What's up, guys? This is Matthew from HFR. Welcome to my next video, which is going to be about my top 8 breakout players to watch for this coming season. For my first player that I am going to be talking about is Robert Thomas. Robert Thomas had a great playoff. You know, he just got out of winning the Stanley Cup. He's an outstanding prospect. You know, I know Montreal was hell-bent trying to get this kid when they were trying to trade for Max Pacioretty, and I think he's going to have an outstanding season this year, and he's really going to blow some people away for how good and how talented this kid is. I really believe he is going to jump into the top 6 and play with Steen, and he is really going to surprise a lot of people, and I think they're going to have a deadly 1-2 punch of Ryan O'Reilly and Robert Thomas. And they have plenty of other prospects down the middle that they can slot into that 3rd and 4th line center. I think they're going to have St. Louis is going to be a very, very tough team to beat, and I think they're going to have an outstanding season this year. For my next guy that I think is going to have a huge breakout this season is Kasperi Kapanen. I know a lot of you are saying, oh, you're a Habs fan, you know, you're just saying that because he's a Montreal Canadiens. I really believe that Kasperi Kapanen is going to have an outstanding season because he was great last season. He learned so much. And I truly believe that he's going to have a big season this year, and he's going to surprise a lot of people and have an outstanding season. For my next player that I'm going to be talking about is Nico Hischier. Nico Hischier is going to have unbelievable players playing around him. You know, he is going to get top first power play unit time. He is going to play with Taylor Hall, Jack Hughes, Kyle Palmieri, PK Subban. That is going to be an outstanding first power play unit, and he is, in my opinion, could potentially get up to that 50, 60, maybe even 70 point mark. Yeah, I know that's pretty high, you know, but I believe he can get about 60 points, which would put him in that breakout player to watch. I think he's going to turn into a great player. We'll see if he turns into an elite player. We'll see. I think the sky's the limit for this kid. He's got tremendous potential, and he's going to have outstanding players playing around him. For my next guy that I'm going to be talking about is Carter Hart. Even though I believe he did have a breakout season last year, I don't think he had the recognition that he deserves. You know, he got gypped from the Calder Cup because, you know, Philly did not make the playoffs. You know, they gave it to Elias Pettersson. They also gave it to, I believe, Mira Heiskanen and also Dahlin, I believe. I would have to check it, but I believe it was those 3, and Carter Hart was not one of the finalists for the Calder Cup. I think Carter Hart is going to have an outstanding season, and I truly believe the potential this kid has is Carey Price. I believe he is the next Carey Price. And I really think that it's not a matter of if the Philadelphia Flyers wins the Stanley Cup. It's a matter of when. This kid really showed and proved to a lot of people, like, wow, Philly's got a goalie now. They finally have their goalie. They finally have it. They've been searching for a goalie for decades since Ronald Hextall, and I truly believe that they finally found him, and he is going to be outstanding for them. He's really going to have an outstanding season for them, and I truly believe that he is going to be the next Carey Price. And for my next guy that I'm going to be talking about is Andrei Snezhkov. This kid is going to be unfreaking real. I truly believe he's going to score 40 goals. Yes, you heard it right, guys. He is going to score 40 goals this season. He's going to get about 70 to 80 points. He's going to be absolutely outstanding. He's going to be playing with Sebastian Aho, and Teravainen, who I truly believe are going to have monstrous season again. And quite frankly, I think the Carolina Hurricanes is going to win the Metro Division. Yes, you heard it right. The Carolina Hurricanes will win the Metro Division. They're unbelievably talented. Their affiliated team just won the Calder Cup. They have an outstanding defense. Pierre Mrazek is going to produce. He is going to have the same numbers, and he's going to be literally outstanding for this team. Just like the Philadelphia Flyers, they still have to develop that number one goalie, but I think they have a really good, 1A, 1B type of situation with James Reimer. Reimer, a lot of people will say, oh, he had terrible numbers. But listen, look at that Florida defense. They did not have a really good defense in front of him. But instead, here in Carolina, he's going to have an outstanding defense in front of him. And I think he's going to refine his game. He's not going to have outstanding numbers. I can see him getting about 2.6 goals against, and get about a 91.2.3 save percentage. He'll have good numbers. He won't have outstanding numbers, but he will have good numbers to keep this team afloat. And I really believe that Carolina is going to have a great season, which why I think that Svechnikov is going to score 40 goals this season, and he's going to be outstanding with Teravainen and Sebastian Aho. For my next guy I'm going to be talking about, even though I talked about on my previous videos where I say that he will be a Calder Cup finalist, and I truly believe he will be, and he will also have a breakout season, and that's Cale Makar. This kid is going to be outstanding this year. I truly believe he's going to get 60 points. That's how much potential this kid has, and I really believe he is going to be unbelievable for this team. You look at that number one line. He is going to be on the ice with that number one line, and they're going to be amazing together. And why I think that Cale Makar is going to have an outstanding season. He will get 60 points, and he's going to have a breakout season this year. And for my final player that I'm going to be talking about is Nolan Patrick. I know a lot of people I know that he was one of the guys that people were saying that he's going to have a breakout this season, this year. He didn't really have it. I think he is going to have it finally, and he's going to have an outstanding season. I think he could get 50 points. Considering, not many people say, that's not really a breakout season. For him, it is. This is going to be a big season for him. I really think that he's going to become this really good, strong, two-way centerman that's going to be a really good player. He's going to score 20 to 25 goals. He'll get about, 30, maybe even 35 assists. He could potentially get up to 40, 60 points. We'll see. But I think a really good breakout season for him, and I think he can get there, and that's around 55 to 60 points. And that's where I see him getting, and that's why I think he is going to have a breakout season. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. Tell all your friends. And I want to thank all my subscribers. I just hit the 100 subscriber mark. Thank you so much. I know I said it in the previous video, but I just want to keep saying it. You guys are unbelievable. And I posted some polls literally last night, and I've already gotten 10 plus votes. It took about 6 days for me to get 10 plus votes, and I did it in 1 day. So thank you guys so very much on being very active on my channel, and I cannot wait for you guys to continue to make some videos to show you guys how great hockey is, and I cannot wait for this season. So thank you, and bye.